guys still hear me? A little bit of lag. And we are live. What's going on, everybody?
What's up? What's up?
Hola.
What's going on? Trey, what's going on? Shane, how you guys doing?
Man, I'm doing great, man. I'm great, man. I'm here with great people, you know, and I get to talk statues, so what could be better than that?
What could be better than talking statues, man? It's like the greatest thing, at least for me. And I know a lot of you guys. Shane, what's going on, brother?
Not much. Ready to get this started.
Having a nice glass of mead, I see.
Oh yes, very very strong mead, but it's delicious.
Yeah,
drink of the Norse gods.
Yeah, I know it, man. You know what? And I was just talking backstage with you guys. Oh, here's Darth Rashid. Rashid, what's up?
Can't hear you, Rashid.
Rashid, you hear us, man?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I got you.
I can hear you, man.
Oh, okay, I was about to say. Oh man.
Thanks for joining us, Rashid. What's going on, man?
Oh, nothing, man. Just chilling. Me and Shane had fun last night.
I know. I saw you guys. You guys look like you were. You guys look like, especially Shane. I think Shane, you were drinking, weren't you?
Yeah, I was a little shit faced. I'm going to top that tonight, though.
Nice.
Is that the 1-6 behind you, or?
Yeah. I'm actually gonna talk about that. That's the That's a giveaway statue, and we'll talk about it.
That was a good segue.
Yeah, that was a good segue. Okay, let's start talking about. While I think we're still waiting on Astro to show up. We're waiting on one other guy. But first off, I want to thank everybody for joining tonight. This is our third show. And I wanted to thank everybody for joining. I got a couple notes here I wanted to say. We just hit 400 subscribers on the channel. So,
nice.
You know, I'm still a tiny channel, man, but I really appreciate you guys supporting me. I appreciate you guys joining the live and supporting me on the lives. So I want to thank the three of you for coming on tonight. So 400 subscribers. Appreciate
Trust me,
you guys.
It'll go up higher. As long as your content stays authentic, it'll go higher. Trust me.
Yeah,
on that one.
Well, yeah, that's the plan. I try to be as real as possible. You know what I mean? I know there's, not everybody's always real, not in just statue communities, but in life in general. But I try to stay pretty consistent with that. What else we got going on? I got a video that just dropped today. I don't know if you guys saw it or anybody in the chat saw it.
Great video.
Had the Hulkbuster. I went to a local collector's house.
Oh, I saw that. I saw it today.
Yeah.
Was that one of the mics that's always here, either Black, Edmonton, or?
Yeah. Well,
you got like several mics that always watch different shows.
I forget his last name. It's Mike something. He was in one of the statue groups, and I just saw him say one day, like, "Hey, is anybody in the Savannah area?" And I think you guys know I'm in the Savannah area. So I was like, yeah, I'm in the Savannah area. Hang on a second. Is that a Hulkbuster? And I was like, man, I got to see this thing. I got to see it. So he was super nice about it. I reached out to him and I was like, hey, man, I would love to do a video on that thing. Let me come out to your house if you would have me. And I'd like to kind of do it together. If you want to do a review together, that'd be cool. And he was super nice about it. Let me tell you, that guy, for the first time really being on camera, I mean, no mistakes, no mess ups. Like, I'll have to redo or retake a certain clip. Man, that dude was good. So he was a natural. Anyway, really nice guy.
You know what I liked about that video is when you took your shoe off for size comparison.
Yeah. You saw the hole I had at the bottom of my shoe.
Actually, I didn't notice the hole, but I did like how you compared it to the Hulkbuster's foot. That's good because it's really hard to grasp the scale of something, right?
Yeah,
sometimes, man. Even with the human standing next to it, if it's on a table, it's kind of hard to get. Like when you measured it and said it was 3 feet deep, I didn't realize it was that deep. I thought it was 2 feet deep, but 3 feet. Fuck me.
Is it a piece that you might add to your collection or no?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm trying to stay a little focused on the stuff I'm collecting right now. I'm not necessarily a huge I don't collect a bunch of Batman. I don't collect a bunch of like DC
Man.
Marvel stuff. I like it and I will.
Right.
But I like to collect different things that you don't see too much of. Like, i.e., you guys know I like to collect Aliens and Predator and Spawn. I love Spawn. Like Spawn to me is like how Blade is to Rashid.
Bro.
That's Spawn to me. So
and how hentai is to Trey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, do you like horror though? Because ECC, I don't know if you like horror because they have different things, you know. From Elite
I mean,
Creature
I like horror movies. I don't know if I would collect
horror.
necessarily like horror statues. Like I saw like the Leatherface. Like I love the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the one with Jessica Biel from like a minute ago.
I think that one was scary. I think that was one of the most scariest remakes that they did.
Yeah,
I love that.
Really good.
I love that. I love that movie, man. I love that movie. Let me say hi to these guys real quick.
All right.
Let's see who we got in the chat. Dennis Perez, what's up, man? Thanks for
Always
coming.
here, Dennis. Love you.
Yeah, he's a super nice guy. Trey, there you are. Anthony Kennedy. What's up, man? Got Shane there. Mads, what's up? Collector Zone. What's up, man?
Marcos?
Hey, guys, trying to squeeze some time in for the show. Thank you, man. Thank you for coming. It's a pleasure having you, man. Love what you do for the community, man. Who else we got here? We got Mark.
My guy.
What's up? Collector Zone.
Dwayne.
Plenty of hentai statues in the custom groups. I know, man. Yeah, those are some cool statues. I don't necessarily collect them, but I think they're cool. I think a lot of statues that I don't collect are cool.
Well, I understand what you're saying because I'm like the same way. I'm starting to. I don't necessarily have to collect something, but I'll enjoy it from afar. You know?
Yeah, I've been doing that for years, man. Just appreciating certain pieces that other people get that I don't have a desire to own, but I really think they're great to look at. Bayformer statues. Hate the movies. I hate the designs. Hate the concepts in the movies. The statues, beautiful. Aesthetically, I love looking at other people's collections with them. I think they're a great work of art.
What do you think about the Beast Wars movie that's coming out?
I hope they don't fuck it up.
Did you see the trailer?
I seen a little bit of it. I gave up on Transformers after part 2. I gave up on that.
Exactly.
Yeah, it started getting a little like
part 1. The first one I thought was epic, but after that, I just said, nah, I'm done with this.
You know what I liked? Bumblebee. I thought that was the best Transformer movie made yet.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, he's a super popular guy. I like Bumblebee. My kids love him.
As soon as they messed it up for me, I left it alone. I like Rashid after the first one. I was done. You can't mess my stuff up.
Yeah. One thing that I guess, and I guess all of us are gonna remember is the thing that changed out. Depending on how everybody's on the how old everybody's on the panel. When you saw Transformers the movie, and you seen all those Autobots die, and you see Optimus Prime. I mean, that really messed a lot of people up because I think Transformers period went for a dive after that. They gave us the realest movie, but it kind of messed everything up after that. You know?
Fuck the Autobots.
There you go.
I'll tell you though, I'll tell you one thing about Bumblebee. That was the best part and the worst part of the movie.
Astro, what's up, man?
What's up, Astro? That no one picked up on at the beginning of Bumblebee.
Can't hear you, buddy.
Fighting on Cybertron, and everyone loved it. How Soundwave was ejecting the cassettes and all shit like that, right?
Right.
But what doesn't make sense is when they come to Earth, that's when they scan all these human objects, and that's why Soundwave became a cassette player. They haven't been to Earth yet, so how is he a fucking cassette player ejecting cassettes? I'm sure they don't listen to cassettes on Cybertron.
How you know? Hip hop is
everywhere. Picks up on
hip hop is everywhere.
Don't start, Rashid. I won't bring up Blade. Don't start.
Now, did you figure that out as a grown man or as a kid? Did you figure that out as a kid or a grown man?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, the movie only came out like 7 years ago.
Oh, that's right. I thought you were talking about the other. Okay.
I mean, I know I look young, but
he looks too deep into it, man.
I'm not Rashid's age by any means, but I'm still old enough.
Nah, Rashid's not the oldest one. Are you the oldest one, Rashid?
Fuck, he's 63.
No, yeah.
I think I might be the oldest one, but I'm always the youngest looking one. But I think I'm the oldest one.
I'm 37, so
You
that's my
37?
age.
God
I'm
damn.
37. Mhm.
Damn.
How are you, LSB?
36. Yeah.
Shane, how old are you?
43.
Okay, not that much older. What about you, Astro? You're the youngest. I think you're the youngest.
Yeah, I'm going to guess right now. You are. It's hard with the hat on, but I'm
Hey,
going to
bro,
say.
he's
I'm going to say
he's not over 30 yet.
29.
Yeah, he's not over 30 yet.
28. 28.
28. I say 28.
Oh,
We
you're
can't hear you,
muted.
man.
You're muted.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell what you were saying by reading your
Are you
lips.
28?
I'm 28. Yeah.
Fuck, I'm going to take
Yeah,
a drink.
there we go. There we go.
You ain't no
Man, I should
28.
have got a drink.
You
Yeah,
All
ain't
right,
no
let me say
28.
hi to some of these guys real quick, guys. So who we got here? Dwayne Davis. What's up, fellas? Yo, Trey. Dope to see you on the stream, my guy.
Thanks, Dwayne.
Collectors Enabled. I love that show, man. I was watching that show before I even started my channel and all of that. Good group of guys. Everybody knows Shane's on that channel. Love watching that channel. If you guys, I'm sure all you guys probably know Collectors Enabled already, but if you don't, check that channel out, man. It's a cool channel.
Yeah, Mike and John are awesome.
Yeah.
John a little more so than Mike, but you know, we tolerate Mike.
Oh, what's
Just
up?
joking. Mike knows I love him.
Cuzzo, that's my Cuzzo, man. What's up, man?
All
How
right.
you doing? Thanks for coming. What's up, Dwayne?
Dwayne.
I'm here for the custom talk tonight. Yeah, man. Yeah, we're gonna
I'm all
have some
about
customs
custom.
for sure. Yeah. All right. The Bayformer suck. Home B was good. Yeah, I mean,
Agreed.
I look, the first Bayformers movie was good.
It wasn't. It was just iconic
I
because
thought
you
it was
heard
good.
Optimus
Nah,
Prime's
it was good, and they had
It was
Linkin
good,
Park.
man.
They had Linkin Park music at the end. I mean, it was a good.
Lincoln, and I was a Linkin Park fan, man. When that dude died,
it was
I
good.
couldn't believe it.
It was
Hey,
good.
Linkin
man.
Park is the ish.
I won't say it was good. I'll say it was the least shitty of the Bayformer movies.
Nah, I think right after that, he just went, I don't know. He just, and then you know what? I kind of gave up on Michael Bay because he did that movie Ambulance. That movie
Yeah.
was terrible.
Really?
Terrible.
I was thinking about going to see that.
Don't you go see it, bro? If you get it like a boot,
Hey, what
let me tell you
movie
something.
is
If you
that
can get
again?
it
Is
like
that
a
an old
bootleg,
movie?
like an old
Like a
porno
Fire
on a
Stick or
DVD,
something?
get the Ambulance on a DVD or a bootleg.
Why can I remember hearing that movie, but I can't remember I can't picture it in my head. Is that an older movie or is that a
Like they robbed a bank or something?
Yeah, they robbed the bank and they used the ambulance. They had to
away.
escape in an ambulance, and they had a police chase in an ambulance in LA for like I don't know how long and shit. You know.
What's up,
I
I
mean,
don't
you
even
know
know
what?
how that's possible. It don't
If
sound
you get-
realistic.
If you could pay $2 for the rental or whatever, then go ahead for your entertainment. Yeah, get you some beer or some Hennessy, so you can laugh
Mike
at it. But other than
Shane's
that,
like 52.
yeah, it's strange, you know. Yeah, but you know.
Yeah, man. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
All right. So while we got a couple guys in here, I don't want to forget. So let me show you guys this real quick. I have kind of been slacking on the giveaway statue that I got. And I mentioned this in a couple of my videos. If you guys in the chat have seen the videos, or I don't know if everybody's seen it, but I wanted to show it today. I don't have this just spinning back here just to show it off. I didn't forget, but I wanted to promote this more because I haven't been doing such a good job promoting it. So I'm giving this away at 1,000 subscribers. Okay. All you got to do is pay for shipping. You get a free statue, but pay for shipping anywhere in the United States. And if you want it overseas, if you pay for the shipping, I don't mind sending it overseas either. But that's going to be at 1,000 subscribers. And let me tell you, this is kind of like you guys know when you see pictures of statues and you're like, man, that's a cool looking statue. But when you see it in real life, you're just like, man, that looks way better than what I thought in the pictures. This is one of those pieces, man. It's cool. It's really, really cool. And I wanted to do something nice for the community since people have been really nice to me. And 1,000 subscriber giveaway. When we hit that, all you guys got to do to enter for that is just leave a comment, subscribe, and I'm going to pick a random comment once we hit the. We'll probably do a random live, or I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Maybe
and
spin
then
a wheel.
Yeah.
Spin a wheel.
Maybe something cool, but we're gonna pick somebody that's subscribed to the channel and thank them with this statue. So I'm gonna have that spinning in the background as we talk.
That's a great giveaway.
Yeah, I think so, man. I got the quarter scale coming in, so the quarter scale is gonna be mine.
Wait.
Yeah. That's gonna be. You can't really see it. I don't know if you guys could see my little sideshow pieces down there. You could barely see it, but that's Mr. Freeze and Bane, and I'm gonna have the Joker on throne right in between them, and those are gonna be like his goons on the side.
Okay.
Oh, I think I just moved my camera. I got one of those Insta cameras. Hang on.
I haven't heard anything but good things from that throne statue. So
yeah, I can't wait for it. Talking about statues. Go ahead.
Are you getting the 1/4 for the you sticking with the 1/6? The one on throne.
No. I'm getting the quarter. Okay. I'm getting the quarter. Yeah. So, and I've heard that thing, like when Batman Statue Collector unboxed, I was like, damn, that shit is massive.
Yeah.
That shit is massive.
No joke.
So,
I'm gonna pair that next to XM Galactus on throne if that statue ever comes out.
If it ever comes out, we haven't seen a preview, a render. I've been waiting on that.
Although I did hear from a reliable source that it's fully done. They saw, I don't know if it was a full render or the prototype, but they did see it, and all they could tell me is it looked fucking awesome.
Did they say anything about the size?
Big. That's all they knew. They didn't know the exact. They just knew big. I heard a rumor it was going to be near 3 feet.
Wow.
3 feet?
Yeah. I hope so.
XM does big pieces, so I mean
they do.
If you used to getting pieces from XM, you already know they do big pieces. So I can see it. If they're trying to outdo the competition, then I can see them doing that.
So it's gonna be bigger than Maestro then.
Well, Maestro is like really wide. He's like super wide.
Yeah.
He's gonna take up, like if he was on this table behind me, I mean it'd probably take up the whole table.
It's the table, yeah. And I did hear that his chair is just unbelievably good.
Yeah.
So I can't wait.
They can take their time, man, because I'm gonna get it, and I know it's gonna cost an arm and a leg. So please take your time.
There you go.
I'm glad that you brought up the Chinese New Year stuff, because I've been looking in a lot of the statue groups, and people are like having meltdowns about not having their statues, and I'm like, do you guys not know about Chinese New Year? You're not getting shit during
everything
Chinese
shuts down.
But you know what though? So, honestly, a lot of people don't like. Because I work with people that celebrate Chinese New Year. I used to not know about it neither. So when I hear people say you're gonna get it this after this month because of Chinese New Year, but now I know that because it's Chinese New Year that don't even think about it.
Yeah, for sure. What's up, fellas? Shane, you crazy? Heard you and Rashid on 6th Stream. Jupiter's cock.
Jupiter's cock.
Man, you guys crack me up. Hey, so the good news is Jungle Hunter is now in the States, because I've been waiting for that. And I don't know if you guys remember, but I got that on order, and I can't wait to get mine, man. I'm just hoping there's no breakages or anything like that. But
have you watched any reviews on it?
Yeah, I watched Haunt of the Collector, I think his name is.
It was a good review. Jason.
Yeah. What's his name again? Jason. Super. He seems like a super cool dude, man. And I like his style of doing stuff. So
I mean, I feel like, because I always own the cinema kit. So I mean, if nobody was able to get the cinema kit, I think this is the one for you to grab, But and not to keep going back to, from yesterday, but that person kind of like had it almost next to the cinema kit.
Yeah.
And I have my own opinions, but I'll wait till you get yours in and then hear what you have to say about it.
Okay.
I think I like it better than the cinema cat. They're both great pieces, but I think I like it a little bit better. Just it's newer, right? So it should be a little better.
I just remember that style of Predator when I was a kid. It had such a big impact on me because I just thought it was the most badass thing I saw on TV at the time. You know what I mean? And I thought it was cool the way he changed his to like thermal heat signatures, like that little heat vision thing, and just the audible noises of him clicking over. I was like, man, that shit's tight.
I love that.
What I like about him though is that the Predator just seems like a savage alien, but at the same time, he has the most illest technology.
He's intelligent.
Exactly.
He's intelligent.
He's right. He's savage, but also at the same time, they're intelligent. So that's crazy. Like if you look at the way he wears clothes and stuff, he has leather. He actually has leather gloves.
Yeah, he's got cut off gloves.
Yeah, he got
cut
off
gloves.
Where'd
you get those gloves from? They sell that shit out in the Galaxy and shit, or what? No storyline, just action. Yes, Ambulance did suck.
Yeah, it's terrible, man. It's a terrible movie, man.
I just saw Megan today. Anyone see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
That's like a horror movie, right?
How was that?
It's not really a horror movie. It's more of an action thriller. It's not a horror movie. It's not what I thought. I was expecting more of an Annabelle, Chucky type thing, and it's not quite like that.
But it's decent to watch.
It's okay.
It's way better than Ambulance. Put like
for me, it's a wait for DVD, but definitely worth a watch.
Yeah,
I think they was. Now when I think about it though, they dumbed down on a lot of the horror in it. I think the I'm not going to say nothing, but if they come out with another movie, I think they're going to go full throttle with your
content.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ed, at least Ambulance didn't have no Mark Wahlberg stopping a Transformer's sword. Come on, man.
What movie was that?
I don't know. I stopped. Like I said, I stopped.
No, there's a scene where he like stops the sword. There's like I vaguely remember it. There's like a Transformer with a sword, I think, and he like blocks it somehow. I think
I want to say that was part 4. It might have been 5.
Yeah.
So it's 5. It's actually 5. It's 5 Transformer movies and Shane. Bumblebee. So
yes, correct.
So 6
Bayformers and then Bumblebee with the reset.
So 6 movies in total with
thanks, Marcos. I appreciate you, brother.
Okay.
Correct. And now you have Beast Wars coming, so
I think I'll go see Beast Wars though. Just
by far the best movie is the animated one from the 80s.
Let me tell you something.
I believe.
Let me tell you something. Beast Wars, that animated series or whatever it was, loved it as a kid. Loved it, man. I mean, I thought that was the coolest. That was kind of like a 3D style, right? Like 3D animation style. And that was a big impact for me too. That was another one. I used to watch stuff like Beast Wars. What else did I watch that was like super popular for me? Knight Rider, Airwolf,
remember
Baywatch, of course.
I don't know if you remember Blue Thunder.
Blue Thunder? No, I don't think I watched Blue Thunder.
Power Rangers.
I wasn't big, and I watched the first episode of Power Rangers. I was like, "What is this shit?" I didn't. I don't want to get roasted. But I'm just saying I
couldn't get into Power Rangers either. But I did watch like one scene though. It did look like they was doing some ill karate. So I was like, "Oh," I was like, maybe. I just stopped watching it. I said maybe I could get into it, but there's a lot. It's got its fan base.
Yeah. It's huge. It's really huge.
Have any of y'all got into Berserk though? Anybody has watched the anime and Berserk?
So yeah, I can't get into it because of the animation style, like that 3D animation. I'm just so old school. Like
they got other ones.
They have a one before the 3D, which Netflix had put on. That's what got me into Berserk. I saw the Netflix one. When I saw the Netflix one, I started following, and then I ran into, like you said, the 3D. But I accepted it, I just liked the fact that it was just, gore and violence and stuff like that, and the animated. But as a character, I think those are some good ass statues and stuff.
That Netflix one, is that the one with 25 episodes?
No, it's well, I bought the DVD, so it's like from the kingdom to running into when everything turns dark.
Okay.
That thing. But if you want to see Berserk, Astro, watch the Netflix series first.
Okay.
And then
it's a messed up cartoon, but it's cool. It's definitely like
a little demonic,
Yeah, it's definitely mature, but it's cool.
Yeah,
it's cool.
But it has this demonic vibe
undertone.
Yeah, you know.
Did you instantly start liking it, or did it take a little while for you to get into it?
For when I watched the Netflix, I loved it from the Netflix series. But then I ordered the DVD set from, I think it came out in the 90s or 80s, whatever, and it was hard to watching the new stuff that's new anime, not the 3D, but the new anime, and trying to get into that was hard. But the Netflix anime to me was executed good. I liked how it was executed. Yeah.
So I could say I'm not an anime guy at all. I don't care for that style. I know the storylines are good, but I don't care for the style. Right. But when I watched the YouTube series, it's 25 episodes, and I couldn't stop watching it. I power watched it. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
The last episode got really, really fucked up, like way offline than the other episodes. But that aside, I thought it was really good.
I got the books. I got the mangas, and I never finished reading it all, but I got a bunch of stuff that I need to read. And I never get around to doing it, but
it's never time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
sure.
I try to get used to the manga art because I read comic books, and I'm so into, you know, the same style of Jim Lee and different John Byrne.
I love Jim Lee's artwork.
Right. So when I go to manga, it's hard, to accept, because I'm so used to that on TV. I don't know. I have to try to get into it. Because I keep hearing the manga for Berserk is off the hook.
What other
anime?
Said
it's good.
I like Attack on Titan. I saw the first 2 seasons of that. I didn't watch like the latest.
I had never seen that ever.
That show is amazing. The show is amazing.
It's weird as shit.
I love the statue.
It's awesome.
The statue is great.
Prime One, and the Prime One joint is fire. I've seen some like custom joints that are super fire. And the anime itself is fire. They now with the new season, with the last season, they've been they're dragging it, a little bit. Mm-hmm. But the story itself is really good though.
Was y'all able to get into Chainsaw Man?
Nah,
I tried watching that shit. I tried watching it.
He's like a big horn dog.
I don't know. I tried watching it, and I was like, "What is this, man?"
I love the statue. I think it looks fantastic.
That's what made me want to watch it, because I saw the statue. So I said, "Let me see what this is about." Mm-hmm. And then once again, it kind of has a Berserk type of feel of demonic, and I don't know.
Whenever you watch an anime, you just got to keep in mind, you got to be ready for like that weird ass kind of style, but a lot of times it could be really cool too. But like there's a lot of anime, like with Attack on Titan, it's about gigantic humans that eat other humans. Like if you would explain that to me, I'd be like, yeah, bro, that's probably a pass. But when I saw it, I was like, okay, this is kind of cool.
Is that still is it still on Netflix? Because then I'll watch that. Is it still on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Hulu.
It's on Hulu. Okay.
Yeah, I think they might have one season on Netflix, but the whole thing is going to be on Hulu though.
Yeah. Ed Astro, good to see you on these streams again. It's been a minute. That's good stuff, man. Good stuff. Marcos, the only thing you got to be cautious with that Joker on the throne is being patient and not touching stuff that can easily or break easily. There's lots of them. Yeah. On that, Marcos, let me tell you something. These stupid little knives, these little things right there. I don't know if you guys could see that. There's little.
I know what knives you're talking about, though. I know.
Yeah. There's little knives. There's little knives right here, right there, and there's a couple on the other side. When I was putting this together, I was like, man, you could just when you pick up that statue, it's super fragile. Every statue is fragile, but like that one, he's right. You got to be super, super careful. And you got to grab it from like the bottom of the base, and you still got to be careful because they got the little gasoline that is dripping down. So like if your finger just nicks that, you're going to break it. Ooh. So you got to be super careful. Now I had 2 little knives. The 2 little knives, they're not magnetized. So, and I did a review on this. If you guys, anybody in the chat, check it out if you haven't seen it already. But these little knives, as I was putting everything together, it just fell out and it snapped immediately.
What?
And two of them just snapped. And it's super, super fragile. And it fell from where it was at right on the table.
It wasn't even a far drop.
It was not a far drop at all.
So they're not PVC.
No, they're not.
Makes me think of the people that have the pictures of cats in their collections, walk around their collections.
Oh yeah,
yeah. The good news is those little breaks. If anybody's worried about it for like the giveaways thing, you can't even tell it's glued. It broke right at the handle and the blade. So like, it didn't break in like in the middle of the blade where you'll see a line going through. It broke right at the handle and blade on both of them. So yeah, Marcos is definitely right. You got to be super, super careful with this statue.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what else we got, and then we'll move on. Yep. Not all of them, just a few. Yeah, enough that you got to definitely be careful. One thing I wanted to ask you guys, let's go around the horn and see what you guys got coming in. You guys got anything coming in? What's new with you guys? Just anything. We'll start with Shane. Or actually, Trey's back there. Doesn't matter.
I know he keeps disappearing.
I was like, it's like going in and out of Thanos' face.
Go for it, Trey.
I'm a magician. For me, man, the next thing I've got coming in, I think it's coming in February or maybe early March, is going to be the LBS Magneto. I've got the Cyclops actually that may come in before that. I don't know when it's coming out, but I've got it paid off.
Okay.
Of course, I've got the LBS Hulk on order, but who knows when that's going to come out. Thankfully, to Darth Rashid here, I'm just waiting on the Blade PO. So
yes,
just waiting on it. Then I've got two customs that I don't know when they're coming out, but I think they're supposed to come out.
What customs are
those? One of them's the Thanos that's on Throne, and then the other one's the Thanos that's on Story Base.
Okay.
If you guys remember, that one's got the really nice story base.
Where he's standing up grabbing the gauntlet?
Say that again.
Go ahead, Astro.
I was saying the one where he's grabbing his gauntlet like this.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
The one before I saw the LBS come out. But I'm glad to have them both. You know.
Absolutely.
But I probably wouldn't have done it if I had seen the LBS first.
Mads McKenzie, me and you are on the same level, bro. I'm gonna need Prime 1 to make a Prey Feral Predator stat. Love the mask. I like the mask. I don't like them unmasked.
Yeah, for sure.
The unmasked just looks. Now I still like it. I shouldn't say I don't like it. I still like it because he's supposed to be like a more ancestral like type of predator. So I still like it, but I would prefer the mask. For sure.
I also got the feeling from him he's supposed to be young, maybe some kind of like young teenager, adolescent type,
trying to
like
prove
kind
himself.
on some kind of trying to prove himself, on the hunt to prove himself. That's the feel I got from him, that he was young.
I think that actress, I don't know her name, but she did fantastic. I think she was awesome.
Very good. The whole movie was pretty good.
I would like to see her play if they ever do it over either two characters, either Danny from the New Mutants or X-23.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, she'd be a cool X-23, I think.
Because I think that for this X-Men that they're gonna redo, they need to give us some real good characters that kind of blend in with the characters from the comics.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Let me ask y'all something.
Okay. Go ahead.
So as it pertains to the Predator, would y'all be interested in a HBO Max series that kind of dives into the Predator, like the planet, the culture, and focuses on a character and basically
more gives you more background about like where they originate from?
Exactly.
That'd be cool.
I'm not gonna lie, Astro. It is cool, but I kind of like the mysterious of the Predator, because
that's fair.
I think we all want to know how they do their technology and where they get it. But at the same time, I kind of like the mystique of the Predator race. Like, because who is going to go on their planet and live? You invade their planet. You crazy?
No one's going on that planet.
Right. But at the same time, though, yes, we all want, we want to know. But I like the mystique of the Predator.
That's fair.
You know what would be good about that idea, though? I agree who's going to fuck with them and go on their planet, but different factions warring with each other. That's what I'd like to see. Maybe they're a completely divided culture and there's 12 different factions and they each have their own army and their own ships and their own fucking
that'd be hard.
They kind of hint that. They kind of hinted that with when Berserker Predator was hunting the other ones. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
that would be cool.
I feel that if they can't find a race that can defeat them, they're going to go against each other.
Well, Berserker Predator, from what I understand, was like the two other predators that were with him. They were outcasts. And they were shunned from hunting because the whole predator race is all about hunting, right? Like, and getting kills underneath their belt. And that's how they move up in their hierarchy of. Now, I could be wrong. Like, anybody correct me in the chat if I'm wrong, but that's how they basically their status level is raised by how many kills they got and what, not only how many, but what they actually hunted. So, so that's one thing. Like, you got elder predators, you got all types of different types of predators, and the elder predators are supposed to be like one of the top predators, if not the top predator.
Well, I actually, when I saw Prey, not that I wanted her to die, but I was hoping that same elder predator that gave Danny Glover the gun, it was going to be him.
Danny Glover is awesome in that movie.
You was going to see his origin of him hunting, and that's how he obtained that gun.
Right.
I like it when things match up. Yeah. I mean that they connect the story. So you say, okay,
that'd be a cool tie-in.
Right. Like when Prometheus came out.
Yeah, that was fire. That was fire.
Right. That was supposed to be the origin of saying this is the planet. It started from them creating a disease and experimenting, and they got infected, which drove them crazy, and which how the xenomorph was created. But then I forgot his name. He wanted to create bunches of movies, so then all of a sudden, no, that's not the planet that it came from, and that's not the ship, and just create the prequel and then make your new movies after that. But give us that prequel movie.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true, because you get a lot of Predator. Even though I love Predator, not every movie was great. I mean, you had some terrible Predator movies.
I hated them all except for 1, 2, and this Prey movie. The rest of them I didn't like.
Those are probably, I agree with you. Those are probably the strongest out of all of them. That Prey really like rekindled a lot of people's fire for Predator.
Yeah. For sure. For sure.
I liked Prey, but I'm with Astro's question. I need that origin. I need more. But the mysteriousness, like Rashi is saying, yeah, I understand that. But for me to love them and actually like really get invested, I just need that. I need to know the planet.
There's tons of stories out there, bro. There's like a lot of not literature, but like they got a lot of comics and different things. There's a whole history. And if you don't even want to read it, you could YouTube it. There's like a whole they'll tell you the whole history of all the Predators and how they became and everything.
I didn't know that.
You know what book I want though?
I have a few of them.
Not just say the comic. I remember Dark Horse, because Dark Horse was like the Bowen of comics. I think they would do Terminator comic books, stuff that Marvel would leave alone. They would grab on. So when they did Predator versus Batman, back then I ignored it because I was like, get out of here, Batman. But now that's a book that I want. That's a series that I would like to see. So
Marcos, I'm a G.I. Joe kid. Can never afford Transformers. Thank God for Go Boys.
Oh, Marcos, you cheap son of a bitch. Go Bots.
Yeah, that's what he named it. Go Bots. Cobra. Berserk is awesome. Yeah, let me tell you. Okay, so this is my cousin right here, right? I didn't even expect him to join the live, but I appreciate him coming out. This guy right here can draw. Did you ever meet somebody that can just draw their ass off? Like, just I'm not talking about like, oh man, that's kind of good. I'm talking about like awesome, like crazy comic book stuff.
Yeah,
that's him. That's him. Fire. That guy right there. He's a big time manager in a corporation, and he's over a couple different things, but he doesn't even do anything with drawing. But that's just his hobby. And I don't know. I don't know if he's still drawing or not. Are you still drawing, man? Let me know in the chat if you're still drawing, but I haven't saw him in a while. Berserk was awesome.
Cobra.
That movie was also too. G.I. Joe the movie. That
I fucking love that movie.
I think that when they did the live G.I. Joe, I think they should have followed that the movie. I mean the cartoon instead of making what they did.
No, piece of shit movies. Yeah.
Right.
Mackenzie, watch the 90s one, dude. The third Berserk is an insult. The movie's had a recent re-release. All right. So where were we? Let's get back on track here. Shane, what do you got going on, man? You got anything going on in your statue world?
Yeah, I got a few pieces on pre-order. I got LBS Hulk, Joker on Throne, the Azersi Tarn and Six Shot, and I'm waiting for Devastator and Omega Supreme from PCS to come out.
Nice.
And I have a custom Darth Talon on pre-order, and I'm waiting for Darth Crate to go on pre-order in a month or two.
Nice.
I feel like there's more I'm forgetting, but yeah, that's what I got.
That's a pretty good lineup, man. And my man Astro, what you got, man?
Let's see. So I got the Zatanna on order. The Sideshow Zatanna.
Is that the one where she's leaning, like her leg is up or whatever?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, I love the way they engineered that. That was cool.
The Prom 1 Devastator. The Death Metal Batman from Prom 1. The Prom 1 Dark Side. From the movie, from the Snyder Cut. That one's coming.
I almost bought that.
Yeah, I was late to that train, but that'll come in probably 3-4 months. And then I have a custom Storm on order, but I'm probably gonna end up selling that Storm, but we'll see.
Do you have a pretty large X-Men line already, and that Storm is going to be part of it, or what?
Yeah, so I have well, it's not large, but I have Gambit, Rogue, Jean Grey. Who else do I have?
You got a couple of them?
Yeah, I got a couple. Trying to build out my my X-Men, my Justice League, my Avengers, all that stuff.
Astro, what Storm do you have coming in?
It's a custom Storm. It's actually, I think it's from the same group that Trey has his Thanos.
Black suit or white suit?
I think I got the black suit.
Okay. Is it the one that you could pick black or white?
Yes. Yep.
And it's more of like a modern take on it?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. I know what piece you're talking about.
That's 1/3, right? 1/3 scale.
I think it might be quarter.
Is it? Okay.
I don't remember, but I think it is quarter.
I thought it was quarter.
Yeah.
And Rashid?
He's retired. He's got nothing. He's retired. Next.
I am retired, but I still have pre-orders. Because people don't think I'm retired. Listen, I want to retire.
Man, you never retire. Get the fuck out of here. You're going to talk, you're going to retire.
I think what he meant to say was he's trying to retire. He's trying to.
Yeah, for sure.
I am trying to retire because, this is costing a lot of money. The storage units and everything else. So I'm honestly trying to retire, and I am going to retire. But of course, I have the Grim Knight coming this week. I am waiting for that Blade coming
from PCS.
Yes, the Dio. I haven't seen. I'm waiting to see pictures of the what you call the museum pose one.
Cool.
What else I got? Oh, I pre-ordered that ADAP Walker from Custom Group.
Nice.
I don't want to say.
I saw it.
Oh yeah, I got that too.
That's right.
Nice.
What else I have? Oh, I have my Nightcrawler because I'm finishing up my X-Men line. I have a huge X-Men line, so I got that coming. What else?
I want to collect X-Men, but
Oh,
you're
and
get
I'm
Unkillable?
going to get that Unkillable by ECC. You know.
I feel like there's another piece you've mentioned on the shows we do that I can't remember, but that's quite a bit of statues for someone who's retired.
Right.
It's like the most out of all of us have on
Let me
pre-order,
tell you-
but you're retired.
Let me tell you something. A lot of people, all these guys got like 20 and 30 pre-orders, and I laugh about it. Like, okay, I do have the Penguin on pre-order for Prime 1, but depending on the shipping now, I may cancel it. I don't know. I mean, it is the best Penguin, but you know, ship this, you know, it's like this hobby. I love this hobby, but it's the shipping, the pricing. It keeps going up. Right, it's keep going up. It's not that I want to quit, but it's just that what are you going to do, man? You paying car notes and mortgages for statues now. You know what I'm saying? So it's getting a little crazy.
Well, how do you think I feel in Canada? All the prices are in American, so I'm already at 75 cents on the dollar. Plus shipping costs more. Plus, I believe we pay more for duties and taxes.
That is shitty.
So
yeah,
it's fucking great. Like I was telling the boys, I thought about getting that Queen Studios Hulkbuster. I think it was 3,400 USD.
Mm-hmm.
You convert that into Canadian, then you add shipping on the 3 boxes. I think it's 3. And then you add taxes and duties. I'm looking at about 5,700 Canadian, 55 to 57 Canadian.
Hey, when
that's what I'm saying.
Well, let me ask you a question. I'm gonna tell you something. Check it out.
Yeah.
This is what I was saying on other shows. Either you can I don't know how your driving thing is, but people gonna have to start doing road trips to beat certain shipping. When I went and got my life size R2D2, I got it I didn't pay for the price that Sasha was selling it for. That was a part of the deal why I did it. And I drove 6 hours. I got up 3 o'clock in the morning, drove all the way upstate New York, which I would never go back there again. And crazy traffic, snowstorm.
Yeah, man, it's bad with the snowstorms up there.
Right,
I was going to say.
When I got home, it was on the news that 30 people died in the snowstorm.
Holy shit!
When you did that,
I went the 2 days before Christmas Eve. No, a day. I'm sorry, a day before Christmas Eve. So I left Friday. I left actually Friday, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
And Christmas Eve was Saturday, and I made sure I got my ass back. But as I'm driving, I'm trying to rush back, and I'm telling this guy, I said, "Listen, I want to put this thing in my car because I want to get out of here for the snowstorm."
Right.
I'm thinking I'm beating the snowstorm. The snowstorm just hit me.
Wow.
And just put a piece of white paper in front of your face. And that's how it was driving on the highway.
Man.
And not to mention, when you go up certain, I don't know where you live at, where you go certain places upstate, they don't have any guardrails. So when you driving, if that wind spins your car out of control, you're in that ditch until the state troopers come and stay there with you, and the tow truck comes and pulls you out. Meanwhile, as I'm driving back to New York, I count around 18 cars that was in ditches. People's on their phone waiting for somebody to pick them up, and I'm just driving as slow as I could. It was 6 hours going back home, 3 hours in the snowstorm. You know?
Wow.
And then when I got to New York, I'm not lying, when I parked it my car right in my driveway, 2 chunks of ice on both sides of the car dropped right off the car.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
You and R2D2. You and R2D2.
Man.
So
you still got your statue though, right?
My thing with Shane is maybe somebody would have it over here and you drive and pick it up.
Yeah, well, I mean anything's possible.
You understand what I'm saying? If it's a piece that you know you're gonna keep, because like these pieces behind me, I'm never trying to sell. I know they're life size. I'm never selling them. That's why I was able to pick them up. But if it's a piece that you feel I'm not going, sometimes taking a cool road trip with a friend just to pick a statue ain't all that bad.
Yeah.
Or
but if I gotta
like R2D2.
Let me ask you guys a question. Let me ask you guys a question real quick. I read this in a statue group. I forget which group it was, but do you think that it's possible that they're inflating the shipping costs?
Yes.
To make more profit?
Yeah.
1,000%.
100% without question.
Yeah,
people already proved
1,000%.
to themselves by going on pirate shipping and
That's right.
calculating their
All
zip
right.
codes. Automatically.
Second question: do you think is going to bite them in the ass for doing something like that?
Until the collector says everybody
I'm
slows
done.
down,
Right.
like a bootleg, which nobody, and like Shane had said the other day, you're always gonna find somebody who's they're not gonna do it. People
Right.
gonna have FOMO.
Yeah.
They're just gonna say, you know what? No, I want.
It's an addiction, man.
Well, here's
an
the
addiction.
thing. This is what happens. So we have, we do YouTube, right? We make YouTube videos. You have some YouTubers who are highly influential on their audience, and so they get on their channels, they hype up a piece, right? And then they get the piece in, and they reviewing it, they showing it off, blah 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 blah. They see people in the chat saying, "Oh, I'm getting this piece. Well, I just got mine in." Blah 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 blah. The FOMO sets in. They feel like they need it, and then then it's gone. Now the numbers is running up. They don't care how much it paid, how much it costs. They sending it off.
Yeah.
And
this is what I tell collectors, because I've seen too many pieces that I spent a lot of money on, and people sold it way cheaper. So in this hobby now, the way the prices are, be patient.
Yeah.
There's somebody that I had Cad Bane. I don't even want to say how much I paid for my custom Cad Bane.
I could take a good guess.
It's up there. And somebody is now selling it for, and it's a good price. It's $1,600. They're selling their Cad Bane for.
Fuck, man, I saw someone selling it for $1,250 a couple months ago.
Look at that. Wow. You do not want to know how much I paid for my Cad Bane.
I'd say you paid probably 28 or higher.
No, I didn't pay 28.
No, there's some people that paid 35.
I paid 2,200 for mine.
Some people pay 35, man. It's fucking
Cad
nuts.
Bane, I can't believe that.
Yeah. Wow. Yep. Wow. It sold on eBay for 35, I believe, was the highest.
Oh, okay. And then if they sold on eBay, they pay taxes.
Sure.
And if the shipping isn't free, they pay shipping. So what I'm trying to say is just be patient. In this game, somebody's gonna sell it a little cheaper. You just gotta wait it out, unfortunately.
I'm one of those. I'm the kind of guy that I'm in sales. Okay. So if I feel like, I'm not mad at statue companies for what they do, to be completely honest. Listen, we buy it.
Right.
We buy it.
Right.
So what are we talking about right now? It's like, oh man, we got to have some type of like moral compass. Let me tell you, I hate to be the reality checker. There is zero moral compass in business. There's none.
There
just isn't.
There's no money.
That's why it's called a business. Now, you can, to a degree, try to do the best you can to try to accommodate certain people and make sure that you don't rip people off. Like, I mean, I guess that maybe it is a form of ripping people off. I guess everybody's got their opinions. But, if my Predator statue, like for instance, my Predator statue, I don't know how much that's going to cost. I think it comes in like two boxes.
3.
Is it 3 boxes? Okay.
3 boxes.
I'm prepared to drop some serious dough for shipping. I have just already accepted that when I did the pre-order. I knew that. I just knew it.
Right.
If you have that slightest inclination that you're going to be scared of the shipping, don't do it. Just don't. Yeah. Just keep your money.
Or what I think.
Go ahead.
My new plan is like a lot of my statues that I have now on my pre-order list, like I've had them on pre-order for quite some time. But now what I'm gonna do is, going forward, I'm gonna start getting all my pieces from people like Marcos. Cause you know what I'm saying, Marcos, they gonna keep their word. They're gonna, if they give you a price, you know what I'm saying, the price is the price. And they're good people, good customer service. And
Marcos does an amazing job with that because it's already included in the shipping, right? The shipping is already included in the price.
Right, exactly.
So there's no like, because I see people sometimes, and I'm not mad with anybody, but I'm just like, what did you think was going to happen, bro? Like,
right.
What are you talking about? Why are you bitching online? You knew that was going to happen, so like, just don't pre-order it.
But you know what I think?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, you know what I think people are beefing about, and you 100% right, because we were talking. I talked about this with another collector on the show, saying the statues are not a necessity, so you don't have to have it. If you get it, it's because you wanted it. You don't have to. It's not food. It's not shelter. So you don't have to have it.
Here's the problem that you have, though, Shane. What's the problem? You said it yesterday on the show.
It's an addiction.
It's an addiction, bro.
No, but what I was gonna say is, The problem what I think people are looking at is that price goes up, yeah, but the way these statue companies been doing it hasn't been like a year or 2 years. They've been doing it. They've been doing it
in
weeks,
big bumps. Yeah,
weeks
That's right.
and
They're
months.
fucking stacking it, man.
Yeah, right. We're not talking years. We're talking about it's like let's try it this month. Now let's try it this week.
Yeah,
and this week. So how you just sold it? You just said 1,800. Now this one is 20 something. What are you doing?
Let me tell you something too. So now that they're doing stuff like that, right? And we keep buying it, they're okay to sell less because they're still making the same amount. They could be selling less and charging more and making the same amount of money.
Right.
You gotta remember stuff like that. But let me go through some of this stuff because I got to keep the show to like an hour and 30 minutes. But because Shane's got another show to go to. But anyway. We got a question from Vega over here. He said, do you guys think they should make a Batman versus Predator? I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah, without question.
It would be something
I remember
different.
that comic as a kid. It was great.
It'll be something different. I mean, I could see Prime 1 doing that.
I can see them doing that too.
Let Rashid promote it. It'll sell.
Oh, we don't get to Rashid. I have been waiting to talk to Rashid about this blade. It's coming.
I've got a wish list I'm going to send to Rashid.
I can't wait to get to it because we're going to get to pictures here in a second. Somehow, some way, Batman will win. The mofo.
Batman always wins. Fuck Batman. He's OP. Batman's OP.
He'll lose at first and then find a way to come back.
I want to see Batman get mopped up.
Like this guy fights Darkseid and finds a way to win. Fuck off.
But I can see,
Omega Beam, he's dead.
I could see Prime 1. I seriously could see Prime 1 saying, let's do something. Let's give him two things: a diorama of Batman going against the Predator, because that is a comic book, and Prime 1 does go by comic book.
Comic book cover is more specific too.
Yes, exactly.
Isn't there a custom coming out with Batman Predator?
I don't know.
Thought I saw one.
And that Prime 1 did that?
No.
Like
there's a
wasn't it a Batman Predator coming together?
What up?
Like they slammed it together or something like that?
Yeah. Oh no, that's Batman Berserk.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
that was.
You see that, Rashid?
I see it, man. Yo, we actually said we're gonna make shirts saying hold on, we're gonna market it.
Hey man, you need to trademark that or something. Hold on, bro. You need to put that on a shirt and wear it on a live stream.
I can't wait for Rashid to get Blade in, because every time we call him out on not being retired, someone either buys him the piece or wait, once Blade comes in, it's all over. I can't wait for Blade to come in and then see what you come up with next.
Don't worry about me, brother. Don't worry about me.
I'm not, man. I love it.
Would you get the museum piece and the dial for
if it's like the same as the blade, the diorama, if they use that same blade, yeah, I probably would.
I see the pose being something like the sword like this and the gun down here, like by his side. I could see that.
I'm actually excited about PCS, man, because I know Ant said they were doing Storm, and then also going to bring out Daredevil too. So it might be LBS and PCS for life in a second. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. All right. Well, let's get to some pictures.
Okay.
Let's get to some pictures. I've been waiting to talk to my man Rashid. Give me a minute here. Share the screen.
Marcos, on your website, your prices should include shipping to Canada. Just throwing that out
there. Well. What's first up?
That's what I like. I like to see that. I like
real Blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Astro knows, my man. He knows.
Well, let me tell you something on this. Wesley Snipes is my real Blade, right?
Only because you haven't seen this yet.
Mine too.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, but here's the thing. Like he's my real Blade right now. In my eyes, I always feel like the original like movie or the first or second one that comes out, they're always usually like the best. And the music that they had, the way he did his well, the music is something separate, but the actor, he killed it, man. He made that movie.
Did.
So you think the original actor is better than the new one for the most part in movies?
He's setting you up. Setting you up.
Well,
Adam,
what I believe is
Can I answer that, Adam? Can I answer that real quick?
Well, hang on. I'm just gonna say this one thing. I will tell you that I think there's some actors that kill it in certain movies, and I love them in that movie. And I've watched other movies, and I'm like, man, that thing was garbage. The acting was garbage. Everything was garbage. Now, usually, if you got a pretty good actor, the actor will still be good in a terrible movie with his acting, but the movie's just garbage. So I don't know. I got to watch this. I can't. There's no way for me to know. I would have to watch this first. But go ahead, Rashid. I'm sorry, man.
No, I was going to say that Wesley made his blade made that book go up in price. You know how people run and get the, like when before Black Panther came out, everybody's trying to get the first appearance of Namor and stuff like that.
Right.
Tomb of Dracula went up in price, and it's still up in price. What I was saying and I'm speaking real quick, is that no doubt this brother is a great actor. I am not saying that. The problem is, what I try to tell people is that just like Ray Park, you can't have everybody. You can't just put on black leather and be Snake Eyes and don't know martial arts.
Mhm.
If they would have got the correct person to do Iron Fist, Iron Fist would have been would have went up in price, and the character and the show would have did better. The guy had no martial arts at all. And even when he did second series, you could tell he tried to train, but it's not in him. He is not a martial arts person. Now, if they would have used Homeboy once Arrow was over, and if he could have did it, he would have been a much better pick for Iron Fist.
Yep.
But they didn't, and that's why Iron Fist was looked on as the weaker of all of them. And it seemed like he always got his ass kicked in the series all the time.
Yeah.
So Wesley Snipes knows his martial arts.
You think he'll make an appearance, Rashid, in this one? In a new one?
I mean, it would be a good respect. It would be a hat tip to Wesley. Yes.
Better.
But let's not mistake that Wesley Snipes' blade is what did it. That's why so many people wanted Blade. A lot of people didn't even know Blade was in Marvel. They just thought it was something that was made up, a character that was created. So you got to give Wesley Snipes his props for bringing that magic to the screen.
I agree.
A guy once told me that Wesley Snipes was part of the Avengers.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
That man was Rashid.
Oh man,
which I already knew, but
oh man, this guy's crazy.
Well, that is a good segue to this. All right,
man,
so
the statue looks great.
Everybody's been talking about this thing already on a lot of different channels and stuff like that. So I don't want to spend too much on it, but let me tell you something. I don't think I was more happy. It was almost like I was getting that Spawn statue I was waiting for so long, but I wasn't happy for me. I was happy for Rashid, man. As soon as I saw this, I was like in my kitchen. I was like doing something. And I saw this pop up, and I was like, oh, my man Rashid, he's going to get this. And then lo and behold, you were talking about it, and you said it was going to be a day one pre-order. So congrats, man. I'm glad that they're coming out with one for you. So,
and the unmasked version of that looks great too.
Yeah,
I love that.
I'm probably going to get this. This base kind of looks like that.
The base is fire.
What's that Batman statue where he's standing? It's like he's got the cape. He's looking up. XM made it. You guys know what I'm talking about? It's got like the demons or the bats, the bat demons at the bottom.
You talking about the Batman, the King Batman Who Laughs?
Yes. Doesn't that base look similar to that? It kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah,
well,
it does.
If you remember in Blade 2, when he's in the sewer, he's trying to set off the bombs.
Yeah.
And they all climbing up. And I think that's where they got this inspiration from, that scene.
Let me tell you, the best part of that movie is when they're in the club, that soundtrack, man. I don't even want to try to hum the soundtrack, but that was like very iconic for me. But anyway, I just wanted to I wanted to go over that with Rashid, and I thought that was pretty cool.
There's very few statues that I feel like I got to go a day one PO. I'm scared because Rashid has pushed this and marketed it so much, and Ant should pay him for this. That I feel like
For
if
real,
I don't
man. You
get
need
it,
to get a royalty.
yeah, if I don't get it day one, I feel like I'll miss it. Like I feel.
And try like, shut the fuck up, please.
Majority of the day one POs I got is it's either customs or it's because I want to do a payment plan and I want to stretch out over as many payments as I can. So that's
smart.
why I do it.
Very smart.
But you know what though? I think that, and I'm being honest, I think Todd McFarlane is going to be watching how statues is costing and how people like when people want a character, and I think he's going to understand that people want a 1/4, 1/3 blade. I mean, spawn.
He ain't gonna do it.
And
there's some really nice custom spawns, but
no, he'll do it, but he has to be.
How long have they been begging him? You know how many? They probably have already approached him. Like I don't know how many times. I don't know for sure, but I would assume that people have approached him multiple times.
I heard he just doesn't want to do it
outside of like his normal figures.
Why don't you think he won't do it?
I don't know, man. I just.
But why not? Why wouldn't he though? Like why wouldn't
exactly because let me tell you. The first Spawn movie that Spawn movie that they were supposed to make, from what I understand, he had a real tight grasp on everything. He didn't want anybody changing anything. And I understand that to a degree. But man, I think there was a thing that came out that he wanted to direct the movie. You're not a freaking director, man. You're not a director. You're going to give the inspiration for the movie and let them stick close to the artwork and everything in the character. But don't try to you're gonna mess it up, man. You're gonna mess it up. Use your core competency and let the director be a director. You just need a badass director. And then Jamie Foxx is supposed to be playing Spawn. I think that's still on. It's just taking forever.
I think that would be good.
I think he would be amazing. So too.
He's a great actor.
I think he would be amazing.
Yeah.
Right.
So anyway, moving on. Did you guys see the first episode of this yet?
Yes, I thought it was really good.
I saw it. I never played the game, so I'm still trying to understand some of it. So,
let me ask y'all this. So I saw the first episode myself, and I thought they stayed true to the source material. What y'all thought?
I think
I never played the game.
Very
I
close.
Play a lot of single player games. I like PvP.
I think it was almost frame by frame. Like
yeah.
I played the beginning part of the game, but like every other game that I freaking play, and I always say I'm going to finish this game. I never do. And I got like a backlog of games that I want to play and comics I want to read, but I never get the time because of life.
Can I ask y'all a question? Because I never played the game and I don't understand this. Can you tell me why? Well, I don't know if it's going to spoil anything, but why?
Spoiler alert! Leave if you don't want to hear this shit. Or
if you haven't seen this show. Well, I mean, we could still talk about.
Depends on what he's asking.
There might be some spoilers. Yeah, there might be some spoilers.
I just want to know what was the purpose of them leaving now the place where they was at and where they going. Like, why where they taking this girl at? That's why I didn't understand.
Oh, that's a big spoiler. Well.
Then don't spoil it for me because I don't know the story.
You ain't gotta say it. Nah, you know I'll just wait.
He's leaving. He's leaving where he's at because he's being sent by someone to do something.
Okay.
That's what's going on. And there's a reason why he's leaving.
Well, I mean, this isn't a spoiler because this was in the episode, but what's her name? The lady, the one who got shot, that's Ellie is the girl. They said, hey, take her over there to meet the people because I need you to transport her over to wherever those people are. And they're
so he's on a job basically.
Joel exactly. He's on a job. Joel and Jess are smugglers. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so that's why they were hired to go do that.
Okay.
Right. And they're like ex-military too, right? They're like previous or ex-military. So they got, at least he does. He's got some type of like background. Him and his brother, I think, right?
Training. Yeah, his brother's good too. And one extra thing I'll say is that I think they captured the characters very, very well. Like they're like the way they talk, their just their mannerisms, all of that is really, really good, and it's very close to the game. And I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
So what days does this come on?
Sundays. It drop on Sundays today. A new episode dropped today.
It's going to drop today, or if it hasn't already.
All right, so I'm gonna watch both of them then.
Yeah,
Rashid, I think you would like it, man. It's good. It's really good.
It is good.
A lot of people are like, it's kind of like Walking Dead. I wouldn't compare it to Walking Dead.
Nah,
I think
it's not
Well,
like Walking Dead.
I think
it's because it's a
It's
zombie-esque fucking thing, right? So everyone
yeah.
compares it to Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I think it's more story
not the
driven
same.
than
You
Walking
see
Dead.
those motherfuckers move, it ain't the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Exactly. It's not
And that
the
old
same.
bitch came through the door. I won't give anything away, but when she
And the
I was
video
like, holy
game,
shit.
the video game is on a second part, or it's only one video game.
It's two of them. It's part
Yeah,
one, part two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Speaking of video games, I want to ask Rashid something, and maybe the rest of you guys. Rashid, you play Midnight Suns, right? Or you
No.
have?
I never have.
Oh fuck! Who played that? Oh, that was Sam.
That was Crippler.
Son
Yeah.
of a bitch. See, Sam's
Hey.
never around when you fucking need him.
Listen, guys, I see a lot of guys chatting about, and they're worried about shipping rates just like everybody else. If you guys are worried about shipping, okay, and I'm a small channel. I don't get paid by anybody. I don't get sponsored. I don't get free stats. I get this.
Not yet.
Well, I'm just giving you guys an honest thing here. If you guys want to know, if you guys haven't used Marcos for any of your stuff, check him out, man. Buy one statue, see how he does. He's got great customer service from what I hear. Okay. I haven't personally ordered anything yet from Marcos, but I'm just telling you what I hear in the community. The guy's got a really good reputation and his shipping is right up front. So,
And he's a collector himself.
Yep, and he's a collector.
Which makes a big difference.
I'm definitely gonna order something from him. I forgot about Iron Man. I'm just waiting for Iron Man to drop, so I'll drop LBS Iron Man on him. Absolutely.
This looks cool.
I'm gonna try to get through some of these pictures. So, Full Gore. What do you guys think of this? I just put this in there because I was like, I loved Killer Instinct when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I never played it.
Yeah. It's just kind of like a different type of game, like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, similar to that,
To me, this guy has a very Predator-esque look to him.
Yeah,
for sure. He looks good. I like it. I think if you're into Killer Instinct, this is a nice statue. You know what I'm saying?
Now, what do you think about this?
The gold variant is not for me.
I don't know. Why do they do stuff like that?
Was that a skin? Was that a skin in the
Why do they do? You know why they do it.
I know.
You know exactly why they do it.
That's a rhetorical question, really. But like,
what were you saying about a business before?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what though? They at least they're coming out saying
right away, 100%.
Right.
And I respect that transparency to the collector. That's what I like.
Yeah.
I don't care if they come out with 20 different colors and they make a rainbow version and they come out with 6 different scales. As long as they say it at the beginning, that's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. I agree with that. I agree with that. And I think, and let me tell you something. I like Sideshow. And I think they're not just for new collectors. I think their customer service is really good.
Yes.
At least with me, they have been. So
one of the best in the business.
Yep. We got a custom piece right there. You guys think about that?
And it's got swap out bat symbols, so you can do different versions of Batman, if you will.
It's like raised right there. You can see it.
Never saw that.
This is Dan's.
Oh, that's Dan's.
Nice.
Yeah, that's Dan's Batman.
I like that. I've never seen that one before.
Yeah.
It's a cool stance too. It's
like
kind of a different stance.
I like the bats on the back.
Yeah.
The portrait's hot. I like the portrait.
There goes the bat chain.
Yeah, I like that.
When did he put this up? I didn't know he
Oh man, this went up for PO. 2021, something like that. Like, yeah, when Dan had the old factory, his shit took like
look
2,
at
3.
that.
Like I've been waiting for that Talon for 2.5, 3 years. But now that he has a new factory, he's pumping shit out.
That's a new bat symbol right there.
It looks good. I like
Look at the detail in that, man. That's pretty good.
Dan does good work, man. He doesn't fuck around.
I do wish it was a sculpted cape, but it does look hot still.
I agree with you, Rashi. Yeah, I like sculpted stuff more, but I don't think it looks bad here.
No, I don't. No.
I prefer sculpted too. I'm not a mixed media. I have two fabric capes in out of all my pieces.
Yo, look at the knuckles. Look at the metal of the knuckles.
I know, isn't that great?
Yeah.
That looks nice. Yeah.
That glove right there reminds me of the Batman.
Is this sold out already? Or is it closed?
Yeah, it's probably, like I said, it went up for PO like 2+ years ago. It just started releasing.
Probably hit up Carl. Carl could probably find out for you or whoever.
Well, I just want Dan's Wampa, the 1/6 scale. I only want that one.
Rashid, does a 1/6 come with the Tauntaun, or is that only the 1/4 where you could get with or without?
I'm not sure. I think it does.
Because I haven't seen a 1/6 with the Tauntaun yet.
But I'll just take it without the thing.
Without
this piece looks big though.
Yeah.
I was just saying that. Yeah, it looks big.
What scale is it? Is this third?
I don't know.
It's got to be third.
It's either 1/4 or 1/3. I'm not sure.
He looks third though.
I want to say 1/3, but I'm not 100% sure. But I think it's 1/3.
Because that Joker's behind him is 1/3, right?
Yeah, it's got to be a third because it looks like he matches up with the Joker.
Yeah.
Damn. It is hard to tell with the perspective, though.
You know what I saw in another chat too was that, like, okay, for example, the Jungle Hunter Predator. A lot of people are saying it's overscaled, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think
it is?
Do you think? And I agree. Do you think that statue companies are making them a little bit larger so it's not to scale with other companies, and they're trying to make their line with more stuff that's coming out match their own stuff?
No, I think they're just fucking stupid because they've been putting shit out of scale for years.
I think what Prime 1 did, they just put steroids and said, let's just make it the biggest Predator.
Big ass one, yeah.
Right, because the Cinema Cat has always been the biggest one. So, and the only problem is when you do that, sometimes it can work and it cannot work.
Yeah.
Like Adam, if you look at XM Studios, look at their XM line or X-Men line. They got a lot of pieces, and then look at their Mystique. They made her a fucking giant.
That's true.
Piece,
yeah, I remember that.
So they're just fucking themselves over by doing that.
I still love that piece, though, man.
It's a great piece, but she's a giant.
Crazy on that stat. Yeah.
What do you guys think about this?
Gigantic.
Crazy.
I would never own this piece, but I think it looks cool. Just like a Bayformer. To me, there's no difference between this or Jet Power Optimus.
It don't even look like a Bayformer. It looks like Gundam.
It's Gundam / Optimus Prime, just like Berserk / Batman.
Yeah,
to me.
It's just it's just overdone
and expensive.
Yeah.
Can you imagine putting this together? How many hours?
Oh my god, man,
dude! Listen, I put together that Jet Wing, or no, the Jet Power Optimus Prime with the big jets on the back.
Oh, you got that?
No. My dad has it, and I went over to his house and I helped him put it together. And it took us like 3 hours, maybe like 3 to 4 hours to put that piece together. It was a lot.
Astro, did you say your dad?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Your dad collects?
Oh yeah, he collects.
Coolest dad in the world.
Bringing families together.
The world, right there.
Bringing families together.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah, you got to be like a really rich dentist to get this.
Yeah, it's expensive.
So Cash.
Nice to see.
But I think it looks cool as fuck. I do. I think it looks cool. Just like Bayformers. I never want to own it, but they look cool.
Right.
Yeah, so my opinion about this piece, I think it looks cool. Okay. I get a little lost sometimes when looking at it.
It's too much.
I don't get a little lost. I get a lot lost with this.
Yeah. I think it looks super cool. And Prime One's even said, "Hey, this is our most like intricate statue that we've ever made." But I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. You know what I mean?
Is this in the movie? Is this in the movie?
No,
I think this is a concept.
I think it's a concept.
It's just a concept piece by Josh.
I think it looks cool.
I
get a little lost when I look at this, man. I think
there's a lot going on.
And here's another thing. Do you think it's worth how much is this thing going for?
4,000 for the regular, 45 for the DX or Deluxe or whatever they call it.
They could keep that.
$4,500.
It's definitely overpriced.
And then what do you think shipping? I mean, you saw a video, right, when Prime One did their Was it on their like in the Tokyo Comic-Con thing? You guys know what I'm talking about? When they showed all the statues. Actually, no.
Oh, I know you're talking about. Yeah, they showed this.
Cisco, I think, was out there. Cisco.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Shout out to Cisco.
Your Han Solo was 7,500, right?
The 76.
76. Man, please. I'd sell a couple of statues and I'd go right with Rashi, man. I'd be Rashi Jr. Would that be on?
Yeah, this thing is $2,000 or $2,600 less than Han's in Carbonite, which is crazy.
It's nice, but no, not over that. No.
Wow, this thing.
I like this piece.
Nobody's saying nothing about it. You don't know if it's tweet ahead. You don't know if it's sideshow. You don't know if it's.
I think it's sideshow.
I think it's sideshow. It's either sideshow or tweeterhead. I mean, I'm pretty sure it looks like sideshow's work.
At this point, is there a difference?
I'm thinking it's sideshow because of the finish of it, but no, it doesn't matter. I think it's nice.
Because if it tweet ahead does like the 1/6, this would be sideshow 1/4.
I wanted to throw something out there, and I don't think it is. I think it is a statue, but it's possible it's an art print and not even a statue. But I think it's a statue.
I think
it's a statue.
It's a statue. I think so when this was kind of leaked or whatever, a lot of people were talking about how you have this poison ivy, but then you also have the Prime 1 poison ivy that's quarter scale as well. Yeah. And I think it's really just what it is just another option. Do you want to go with the more elaborate, more expensive Prime 1 piece or the more simple, cheaper sideshow? You know what I mean?
And one's more comic accurate too. The other one's got artistic liberties. So
exactly.
You want comic, you go with this.
Right.
But I'm sure that I guarantee you when they do reveal this, down the line it's gonna be a variant and she's gonna be green. Because they always do that too. They always do that.
I'm more into the green.
Yeah, me too. I'd rather the green version of this one.
I agree. This might be Will Harbottle though.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I like this way better than that new one that Prime 1 is coming out with.
Yeah, I think I like this one a little.
With the one sitting down?
Yeah, I don't like that one at all.
Everyone seems to love that one. You're the only one I know.
Yeah, I don't like that one at all.
How you doing, Fatal?
Hey, what's up, Fatal?
What's up?
Yo,
Gotham.
Fatal.
All right, let's go to the next picture. What do you guys think about this?
Was never a fan, but
it's
congrats
not
to whoever.
It's cool,
I think it's
cool.
cool. I just don't have a connection with it, but I think it's cool.
Yeah, agree.
A lot of people who do have a connection that'll buy it, and a lot of thirsty guys that'll buy it. So
I just don't like. I think that's a. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know about that pose. That's a weird pose to me. I don't know.
No, I think you know what it is in the cartoon. She used to do that, I guess, because she was used to sneak into places, so she would drop, but
drop down.
But what is she dropping off of? Is there a line or something, or is there?
It's supposed to be like a line or something, I guess.
Yeah,
like a mission.
What's in her other hand? What's in her other hand? That's supposed to be a gun on the left side of her hand, not that hand, the other one.
Oh no, it's just the hand. I think.
I don't know.
It looks all fucking mangled. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just sculpted weird a little bit.
Oh, okay. There, from that angle, it looks. Yeah.
I just couldn't get into the cartoon. I couldn't get into it.
That's like a weird dimple right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I never seen nobody's.
It looks like somebody smacked her ass and it stayed that way.
Yeah, why is her hair remind me of a tauntaun?
Yeah, this bitch puts a lot of fucking gel in her hair for it to stay like that upside down.
She got that extra hold on.
Yeah,
that's funny.
This is cool.
That's hot. I like that.
This is cool.
This is not my thing at all.
Is this from anything? Is this from anywhere?
No, I think it's just an artistic liberty.
I like robotic stuff. I'm a nerd when it comes to like robotic type things. I like that. I think it's
Mike too. He loves it. Like he loves this. He loves anything. Like he loves that Optimus, that Gundam Optimus, and he loves this. He just loves that big fucking mechanical shit.
Yeah.
You know what his mask looks like
myself.
though? The mask looks like remind me of Ironheart.
Yeah,
and it would be cool if this was her. If they changed the color and they made this suit Ironheart's suit instead.
That would be cool. I didn't like Ironheart's suit in the movie. In the Black Panther movie,
it wasn't good. I mean, I think they should have built a connection with her and Tony Stark. I think
for 1000%.
Yeah, something.
Show some connection that
because in the comics that's how it was.
Is this custom?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. So are they making the whole line? Since I see Black Panther and I see Hulk's arm back there.
You see Ant-Man flying around.
Oh yeah, Ant-Man too. Yeah.
Oh shoot! Damn, I didn't even see that.
Yeah,
okay.
It's like, where's Waldo? Just fucking
right there.
All right.
So when I first saw this, I thought, it's cool. One, Juggernaut's my boy, so they did him dirty here.
Like what is he doing? Like
he doesn't have his knuckle fucking braces on. And 3, they made him really fucking small, like his shoulders.
Yeah,
he's got little brook trout shoulders. I don't like that.
Well,
and I don't know why he's
right?
the Sidorak crystal in his hand when he's fighting. I don't get that. But it's a cool concept.
Yeah.
They just need to do some shit to it.
His hand right there is too close to the size of Colossus's fist.
What's in his hand right there?
That's his Sidorak crystal that gives him his power.
Oh, okay.
Way too small.
And there's another picture where you see his shoulders are very narrow. He needs to be much bigger and broad.
Yeah, he should be like twice Colossus size.
Yeah, right? Like this guy's 9.5 feet tall, and he's like 1,500 pounds.
Yeah, I think this Colossus statue is awesome, by the way. I think they did a great job. I think it's a nice, clean statue that it's simple and it looks good.
I think it looks good. You know what I don't like about it? Sideshow normally has more vibrant, comic accurate colors, and XM goes really dark and drab. And on this piece, Daniel Bell did a good job sculpting it, but the color is really dark and drab.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gray is a little darker, but
the red doesn't pop.
But as a Colossus, it is a nice statue, though.
It is a very nice statue.
Very clean. I've seen this in real life. I don't know if you guys have seen this in real life, but it looks great.
I have it. I have this piece.
Very simple, very nice.
It's very.
I thought about chroming out mine, but I don't know.
If I had this, I would get it repainted. I'd get the red repainted brighter and the yellow, and I'd chrome it.
You guys think about this? Iron Spidey.
I think it looks great.
Fire.
I'm not a Spider.
Sideshow's making this, right? Is it Sideshow?
Yeah, Sideshow.
Does Canali sculpt this? I heard rumors that he does.
I'm not sure.
I personally don't really give a shit who the sculptor is as long as the piece looks good, but I heard it's him.
I think it looks good, man. I'm surprised they didn't show this on any type of 12 Days of Sideshow. Like how they canceled it. Like I think it looks good.
Looks like a custom that came out many years ago.
You think they'll have any issues with these legs or arms?
They shouldn't have issues. They look like they're pretty solid because if they have to, support. It's a little bit of a support, so it has to be some type of,
But Astro, don't you think? What do you think? Do you think this piece will be light, very light? The Spider-Man. That's my only thing. I don't like my statues being paper thin.
Like some weight to it.
Right. Yeah. Give me some type of weight to it.
Yeah.
Well, it really all depends on how they engineer it. So,
right.
It's kind of hard to tell. I would imagine that there is a possibility that he might be lighter, but there's also a possibility he's like regular weight based on the way they put the rods in or whatever the case may be. So we'll see.
I see that thing weighing about 30 pounds.
Yeah.
I do like that they made a surprise about it, though. I like when they do a little surprise.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere. I agree.
Yeah. That's how I felt about Galactus until we found out it was like 25, 26 inches. But I like when they surprise you, man.
Yeah, what a disappointment that was. Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
Silver Surfer is the same height as Galactus?
No, that should never be the case.
Get out of here.
All right, we're going to be wrapping this up soon, only because some of these guys got other shows to go to. But let's look at this one. This will probably be our last one that we look at. Well, we'll look at what other pictures we got left to see if we can finish quick. But
that's nice, though.
This is cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Is that Hot Toys?
I think it looks like Hot Toys to me.
Like, I'm not a Hot Toys guy. I never collected them, but that looks Hot Toys.
I don't collect Hot Toys, but let me tell you, Hot Toys have been stepping up their game, man. They got some cool shit coming out.
I agree. Yeah.
I don't collect it, but I can see how and they're affordable, they're more affordable than the stuff we collect. So
I'm always jealous.
I don't know about affordable, but some of their pieces are fucking way up there now.
I think some people are starting to go toward Hot Toys now. I knew some people that left the statues and went to Hot Toys because it was more affordable. What is
all right.
This looks cool. Tombstone.
Oh, okay.
If they made this, I might try to add that to my Spidey villains.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, I like him. I'd rather have a Hydro Man, but no one's making a Hydro Man, so.
But you know what? I don't think you would want a Hydro Man, and the reason why I say this is because if they use that clear resin,
yeah, it's going to turn yellow.
It's going to turn yellow, right?
Yeah.
This does not look like.
There are some companies that make the translucent resin, and it doesn't turn yellow, so it all depends.
Right.
What's up with this Dr. Fate, man?
That's like a different company.
That's at Premium Toys. It's a 1/6 scale.
Yeah.
How do you think his face looks?
Not like the actor.
Yeah, right. Really, who doesn't want to put the helmet on Dr. Fate anyway, though?
Yeah, true.
Right?
There he is.
It looks better.
But trust me, I questioned it too. When somebody showed this, I was like, who this? If this was Hot Toys, you would get the Pierce Brosnan face and the proper helmet, and the proper suit.
He did a great job in that movie.
I mean, did you guys like Shazam? I mean, Black Adam?
Yeah,
I think
cool.
Black Adam
thought Black Adam
top 2 favorite DC movies ever made.
I thought Black Adam was good. I felt that I felt like Warner Brothers didn't promote it. I thought The Rock was the only one that's doing most of the promotion. So
yeah,
it was a decent movie, man. Yeah.
Greatest movie not made is Black Adam versus Henry Cavill Superman.
Right, I agree.
Yeah,
I give Black Adam a 9 on 10. I saw it 4 times. I love it.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to wrap it up right here. I would go for a little while longer, but I want to make sure Shane's got enough time to go to his next show. And Astro, I think, has got some stuff going on too. So I just want to make sure that we have enough time to say bye to everybody. Guys, really appreciate everybody coming out on the panel. Trey, thank you for coming, man. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, man. Thanks, Trey.
Trey's probably going to be he's probably more than likely going to be joining us a lot more often. We were talking a little bit about it backstage, so I would love to have him, and he's a good dude. So Trey, you're always welcome back, man.
Appreciate it.
And Shane, I want to say one thing about Shane real quick. So I just hit the 400 subscribers or whatever else, but I just started doing the live streams about 3 episodes ago, and I want to give big kudos to Shane. He is a big help with this channel. I know a lot of people probably don't even know what we do when we're not live or stuff like that. Shane's a super good guy. If you guys ever buy any statues or ever do any business with Shane, he's a very trustworthy guy. So I want to give him props for that, and thanks for helping me with the channel. Astro, I appreciate you coming.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you coming out. You got a really good channel too. If let's back up a second. Let's go back to Shane because we're going to cover Astros too. Trey, do you got a channel going on right now, or is it just you're just hopping on lives, right?
Hopping on lives, partner.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate.
You got a channel, Collector Stable.
Trying to be Rashid Jr.
Rashid's on 7 days a week. Fuck. He's a superstar.
Let's Shane, you got the floor for a second. Tell them where they can find you, man.
You can find me in 27 minutes on Collectors Enabled, and on Thursdays, Collectors Corner on Sick Mansion Collectibles, and Saturdays on Saturday Night Raw, Sick Mansion Collectibles.
That's right. All right. Very nice. And we'll give the floor to my man Astro over here.
Absolutely. You can find me. My channel is Astronomer's World on YouTube. I do all type of stuff. About to try to start getting into games and stuff like that. I'm actually almost to 1,000 subscribers. When we get to 1,000 subscribers, we're going to do giveaways of art prints, trying to give away a statue, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So make sure you subscribe and get over there. I'm actually going to do a video soon. And once I lock some stuff down on the back end about what I'm going to give away. And So thank you.
Are you still doing live shows, Astro?
Sparingly. So I did one last week. I didn't do one this week because I came on here, but I may do one again next week. I'm trying to start by getting into it.
Do you have a certain day and time that you do?
What was that?
Do you have a certain day and time that you do?
Oh yeah, normally it's Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern, yes. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. 8 p.m. Eastern. Normally on for a couple hours. If I don't drop a video or do a live stream rather, I'll drop a video instead. This weekend's been kind of hectic because I'm also in school getting my master's, so that's why I've slowed down on a lot. That's that's taking my time away from YouTube. So
and married
and that part too.
The masters is definitely going to pay the bills, brother. Don't let that get in the way.
Yeah. So.
But that's good stuff. Hey, guys, if you are not subscribed to Collectors Enabled and Astro's channel, go over to his channel right now. Just go ahead and subscribe real quick. He's got really good stuff going on that channel. I was kind of looking at his channel. He's got a lot of good stuff going on. So another really good guy in the community.
Thank you.
And of course, we have the legend himself. Darth Rashid,
the VP.
Oh man. Of course, Sick Mansions. What we got? Shane, Sick Mansion, Collector's Corner on Thursdays.
Yeah, you got a full schedule.
My man, Fatal, Cool Nerds, DJ Hurt, Dante, who always freezes, needs to get a computer.
Fucking Dante.
Shout out to
Mr.
Casual,
Freeze.
Yeah, shout out to Casual, and I'm also on Casual Nerds Problems.
Yeah.
And Collectors Weekly, my man John, and any show that you guys want me to come on, you know what I'm saying? I'll gladly jump on anybody's show that want me to come on. I just don't mess with scammers. And I will not be on no show with no scammers. That's it.
Jupiter's cock.
But anytime you need me, Adam, man, just call me, brother.
Hey, you're a good man. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate all you guys. If you guys are not subscribed to Six Channel, that's where you'll find Darth Rashid most of the time, sharing all the knowledge. Between all of these guys that are on the panel, they got a lot of knowledge, and you don't need a YouTube channel to have knowledge. A lot of guys have a lot of knowledge about this kind of stuff. So you guys can always reach out to us. Subscribe to Six Channel, and any small channel that you guys see out there, anything you guys like, just help support the community. We're a small niche community, and we like all the same nerd shit. So
hit that like button.
Hit that like button. Thank you, Shane. And I appreciate you guys coming out to the live today. Remember, if you want to win this badass statue, all you got to do is be subscribed to the channel, leave a comment, and then we're gonna pick a random winner when we hit 1,000 subscribers. We're at I don't know how many subscribers I'm at now. But 400 something, and I think in about 2 or 3 months. So we got a pretty good pace going. But again, I don't do this for subscribers, guys. I do this so I can get more reach out to more guys just like us, and we can have fun collecting statues. Okay. So I appreciate you guys coming out, and I'll see you guys on the next one.